Hi everyone, I'm coming on to do a base tutorial for the loaded envelope. Now, where did I put? Oh, it's here. I actually made one this morning, early hours. It is slightly smaller than the one I'm going to be making now, but the concept is exactly the same. So this is the one I done this morning, and it was all just made from cardstock. I didn't use a pre-made envelope. And it is quite a good size. I can just tilt that up a wee bit. It is quite a good size. It's 6 by 9 inches. Um, and there's 1/4 inch gussets, so it's actually like a 1/2 inch gusset. The one that I'm showing you today will actually have an inch gusset. It will have 2 1/2 inch gussets, so it will be wider in depth. On this one, I have added a pocket here at the front. I have added, this is just an element that I added, which is now actually made a different pocket. I wanted this tiered look at the top, but this is single-sided paper line. It's Floral Muse. So to get the paper on both sides, I actually doubled the paper over and stuck it down. So it was a 12 by 6, and I just scored it at the 6 inch, put loads of tape inside, and then folded it over, smoothed it out. The top side where I had folded, I added a slit at 3 inches and curved it back, so we've got this nice and in depth here. And then I taped it down around the 3 sides, and this gave me quite a nice pocket here that I can add tags to or whatever. And also what I've done is added a larger pocket at the back here. Now the good thing with this is I can actually add a third pocket if I wanted on at the base here, and I could probably add another one here if I wished, but for the moment I've not. So what I'm going to show you is how I've created the base of the envelope. Excuse me, I am really nasally today, I'm a bit choked up. So this is kind of the concept of it. So what I done was I got an A4 sheet of paper, a cardstock, sorry, and what I done was I cut it down to 8 inches, I believe. Just let me double check that. Yep, cut it down to 8 inches by 11 inches, I'm sure. 11 and a half. So it's 8 by 11 and a half. Then I scored at 1/2 inch, 1 inch, then at 7 inch and 7 and a half. Then at the bottom I scored that 10 and a half and 11. Is that right? Yeah, 10 and a half and 11. And I've done that on both the front and the back, which will then give me a good gusset. So if I take these two sides here and cut them in slightly, you can see that you're going to get that good gusset. Okay, so that's basically our base, and then all I did was decorated the front with my paper line. But you could add decoupage, napkins, you could paint it if you wished, you could stamp. There's loads and loads of ideas. If you're into mixed media, use your stencils, your paints, your sprays, whatever you like, okay? Then for the pockets, I took an A4 sheet of paper again, cut it down to 8 inches, and cut it down to, did I cut this to 11 and a half? I don't think I did. I didn't. And then what I done was, once I had cut it down 8 inches, I wanted the smaller pocket. So that's at 5 inches. So what I done there was, if I do it this way, it will keep me right. So what I done was, I wanted it at the pocket at 4 inches. So what I done was I scored at 4, 4.5, 5. Okay. Then I scored that 5.5 and 6. But what I done was, where it was scored at the 5, I actually snipped along there, which gave me my 2 pockets. I hope that makes sense. So we were scoring at 4, 4.5, 5, which will eventually become a cut line, then 5.5 and 6, which then gives you your 2 gussets for the bottom. Okay, and the side gussets are exactly the same as the other ones. Your 1/2 inch, 1 inch, 7 inches, and 7.5. And that gives you your 2 pockets, which will measure the exact same width as your main pocket. Okay, if you wish, you can add in your element like the torn paper, just it will need to be wider, so it would be 7 inches, I think the diameter is now. The diameter? The width? No, it is still 6, so that's ideal. So a 12 by 12 sheet of paper, take that away and hopefully that'll focus again. There we are. A 12 by 12 sheet of paper, cut it in half, long ways, and then fold it, add in your adhesive, and then where the fold is, snip it down the centre. I will come on and do that separately though, okay? And then you just put it all together. I'm unsure whether I'm going to use wet glue because it will give me a better stick, or use my double-sided tape, which the stuff I have got is mega sticky. It's cheap stuff, but honestly it sticks like you wouldn't believe. It's this stuff here, I think it was out the works, but I can't remember right off. But it will give me a really good stick, but I'm not sure. I think I might use wet glue because it will give me plenty of time to make sure it's perfect. Now, because the gussets are protruding slightly, okay, what you could do if you wished was actually use a binder here. Now, if I just show you what I mean by that, yep, that will do fine. Let me just see if I can pull up my scoreboard. So let me see. This is actually a little bit wide, so I will need to snip a bit, I think. My wee score tool. I actually think I might do this, to be honest with you, because I think this will work better. Right, so if I can just show you what I'm doing here. Right, so I'm measuring it up, and what I'm doing is actually coming along slightly off my score line here, so that it's a little bit shorter than natural gusset, and then I'm going to score on the 1/2 inch type score line. Okay, and then I'm going to snip that away. Where did I put my scissors now? Here. So what I'm going to do is just And this doesn't need to be exact. It's only going to be for like a connector. Right. So you've got this, which is just under a ½ inch. No, just under the inch. And I've scored it at the ½ inch in between. And just fold it on the score line. And as I said, it doesn't need to be exact. You could use the same pattern paper, that would work just as well if you want to keep it matching. And then what you would do is take your 2 gussets, take your banner here, and kind of slip it over both sides of the gusset. So you've got like that style, and it will actually give you a wider expanding area. So it will actually make your pocket wider. So I think I will do that. But the measurements I will put on my blog so you can see them. And I will come back on once I've assembled it and we can get to decorating it and just take it from there. But I am making it as simple as I possibly can. Over in the UK, we don't have, a lot of us don't have big envelopes that we can use. So this is my way of making sure that the envelope is durable, because a lot of our envelopes are 120 GSM or under. Some of them are only 80 GSM, which you could literally spit through. And if this is going in the post and being thrown about by our postal services, we want something that's going to be durable. And also we want them to be able to reuse it. I mean, this could be easily pinned up on a wall. Once the sender gets it, they could literally put a little bit of baker's twine or ribbon and hang that up on a hook on the wall quite easily, and then keep it for letters or bills or invoices, anything like that, and it would be ideal. So think on long term, don't just think for what it could be used for to hold things. Think of it for long term, on what your swap partner can use it for, or your friend, or if it's a rack, whatever. So I am going to go and bind all this together, and then I will come back and we will go into the next stage. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.